Hello everybody, this is Sarahscopic and you're watching ScopicPeeps. Before we get started, my tea of the week is... So this is actually like my favorite tea that I've had so far. It is called The True Gentleman, if you can get a close-up of that one. And for those who don't know, it is a Professor Layton tea. And it's made with Earl Grey Moonlight, Oriental Spice, and Blood Orange. And it is delicious! I cannot describe how much I love and adore this tea. I didn't think I was gonna like this tea. I was very worried. I pretty much got it because the reviews on the Dajo teas were like so freaking high. And so I was like, well, it's Professor Layton. I should try something that's at least semi-classy. And it ended up being my favorite of the first, like, batch of tea I had gotten. So let me take a sip of this. Oh, still too hot, but so good. I would say if you're someone who is kind of like a chai person, maybe? I don't know. I don't know anything about tea, so I can't really recommend it to you. But it's got really good flavor. It's, you know, got that black tea, spice tea kind of taste, but the blood orange really sets it off really lovely. And yeah, it's just wonderful. Just go and try it. Maybe it'll be too bitter for you. Maybe you should add a little honey to it if it's too bitter, but I just take it as is. I think my other favorite part about this tea is most other teas that I've tried so far, if I try to use the leaves again to like steep another cup, it like gets too acidic or something, like it doesn't taste right. But this tea I feel like you could just keep using over and over again, because I have before, and you just have to steep it for a little bit longer and the flavor still stays the same. So 10 out of 10, definitely try out this tea. Speaking of caffeinated beverages that people get addicted to in order to get through their day, last week I asked you, what is your favorite coffee/espresso-based drink? Now, some of you may have been a little confused when I asked this question, because if you know me, you know that I hate coffee with a passion, which is why I've been kind of trying to obsessively find tea that I like, because I can't stand coffee. It's not for lack of trying. I have tried all sorts of different kinds of coffee drinks, and everyone's just like, you just haven't had the right type yet. Here's the problem, folks. I don't even like the base of it. I don't even like the smell of it, so why on earth would I ever want to try to get used to the taste of it? I'll just take my caffeinated tea, thank you very much. So you're probably wondering why on earth I even asked you a question that would have no business of me answering. Well, the truth of the matter is, I'm going to be rating your coffee drinks by how likely I may be to try them. And I mean, I'll be generous. I'm going to ignore the fact that there's coffee in it. So some of you guys are going to be automatic losers in this game, and you're going to be real mad at me, but that's okay. So I will rate by how willing I may be to try a sip of this coffee you have made. OMG Sand Nagas, the creatures of Kazakhstan saga just get better and better as time goes on. Yes, they do. Sand Nagas of Kazakhstan sounds like a name of a band or something. I don't know. I don't know what the music would sound like. Probably just a lot of wailing and sound effects. Maybe just glass? I don't know. My joke kind of fell through on that one. My favorite coffee drink is a Caribou coffee mocha. Simple, easy, from the Midwest, and delicious. I remember Caribou coffee. Are they even still around? I used to get smoothies from them. I haven't seen one in ages, though. But yes, I do remember those. I mean, coffee mocha, if I remember, oh gosh, what's wait a second, guys, I don't know anything about coffee terms. Mocha. No, not the JavaScript. I'm talking about, here we go. Coffee, that's right, chocolate, that's right, it's chocolate. Okay, we got this. So, that does have chocolate, and it is Midwest flavor, so, I don't know, I've tried a little bit of that before, and it still doesn't quite help, but I'll give that a nice base, like a 5 out of 10, because it is Midwest, I am told it is delicious, and, I mean, chocolate's good. I do like chocolate. Not sure if I like it ruined by the coffee, though. Just a thought. My favorite coffee is Myrna Mad Cup from LA Cafe. I've never been there. It has 3 shots of espresso and hot chocolate and pairs perfectly with Fighting the Patriarchy. Ooh, I do enjoy fighting the patriarchy when I have time to, which is like every day. I'm gonna give that a 6 out of 10. The 3 shots of espresso is a little bit much for me. Hot chocolate is really good, and fighting the patriarchy, I love tasting those tears of all those crying patriarchy people. You know me, gotta love it. Let's go to Facebook. Like 3 shots of espresso and steamed almond milk. That is most definitely a 2 out of 10. I mean, I'm sure steamed almond milk is good, but it is not enough to cover those 3 shots of espresso. A good cup of black coffee is hard to find. This is probably why so many people dump sugar, fat, and corn syrup solids in their coffee. And it's a picture that says sugar, coffee, corn syrup, salads, vegetable oil. I guess I'm supposed to be scared because there are other chemicals in here. Sodium caseinate, it's a milk derivative. Dipotassium phosphate, it's for coffee acidity. Maltodextrin, I mean, I think you're gonna find that in coffee anyway. But yes, it does have sugar, corn syrup, solids, so I mean, there is the sugar in there, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna guess you want me to drink black coffee? That's gonna be an auto, like, that's gonna be like a 1 out of 10. I can't stand black coffee! I drink dark drip coffee with a little whole milk and some cane sugar. Just enough to take the edge off, not enough to mask the coffee. Well, that's a problem because I need to mask the crap out of that coffee, so that is going to have to be a 3 out of 10. I mean, it sounds interesting, and at least it's got a little bit of milk. And cane sugar is excellent. I have to give it credit for... Ooh, it does have cane sugar. People bumped that to a 4 out of 10. Sorry, you have to change that a bit. A 4 out of 10, just because, I mean, cane sugar is pretty darn good. Need some tea. Oh, why do you taste so good? 2 shots of light espresso. Okay. Steamed milk, 2 pumps of white chocolate syrup, and 2 pumps of toffee nut syrup. Oh, that does sound much, much better. And it's light espresso and only 2 shots of it. We're gonna bump this baby up to... Oh, we'll bump you up to a 7 out of 10. It's only 2 shots, and it's light espresso and white chocolate and toffee nut. Sounds pretty darn good. Flat white. OMG, if properly made, it's like a cup, heaven in a cup. What on earth is a flat white? Oh, those things? Is that what that is? It's like a cup of coffee with like whole milk on top? I mean, I'm sure it's good, but like, I don't know, we're putting that a 3 out of 10. I'm sure it's good, but that's got way too much coffee in it for me. This person also added Safeda, it's a Vietnamese coffee. Tell me what that is. It's a Vietnamese iced coffee, but what is it? Medium to coarse ground dark roast, blah blah blah. Hot water releases into it, full of glass. So it's an iced coffee. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna bump that up to like a 7 out of 10 because I can say that I'm trying something unique, I guess, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it. Black coffee, home roasted, hand ground, made in a French press, because I was raised by a coffee snob. In terms of things most folks would go for, I will gladly drink any kind of mocha, and while I go into more detail in the heartbeat, I already sound enough like a pretentious jerk, so I'm gonna stop here, lol. It's fine, it's not even the worst thing I've heard from coffee snobs, so no worries. Unfortunately, while your argument is sound, I'm gonna have to give that a 1 out of 10 because I can't stand black coffee. Sorry. The stuff they make in Saga. For those who don't know, Saga is the name of like the cafeteria I went to when I was in college. I never had it, so I can't really rate it. Although, I have to admit, Saga doesn't exactly have fond memories for me in cases of, you know, food stuff. It was a cafeteria after all, so we'll just make that a 1 out of 10 and be on our way. I like my coffee the same way I like my alcohol and my men. If an old angry and conservative man were to see it, I would want to make him get a judgmental and insist that it wasn't a real version of that thing. Oh, 10 out of 10 would drink again. Oh, it's funny because it probably means there's so much sugar and cream in it you can't even taste the coffee. I mean, I probably still would be able to because I've been told, here's a drink you can't taste the coffee, and I could still taste it, so that's a no-brainer. But still, I would definitely try it just to make some old angry conservative men mad. Typical breakfast blend with 2 or 3 Splendas and some bacon grease. Hold the phone. Bacon grease? You can put bacon grease in coffee? Is this a thing? Is this wait. Is this actually a thing? Bacon grease coffee. You totally can. You totally, what? Y'all are weird. Bacon grease and coffee? Alright, 8 out of 10. I would try it. I would try it because I'm curious. Also because I know that coffee is probably low carb, and just considering the fact it's got Splenda and bacon grease in it, and I'm not going totally low carb as I should, but I should be, so I would probably like, oh, I'll try it for a diet I should be on, but I'm not on. So yeah, thank you guys for putting up with my rains and coffees. I know you're all gonna be angry at me, and that was the point, to get you all to come together, despite your snobbery of your favorite coffees, to come together to hate me, the person who insists you should be drinking this great tea instead of your coffees. Ugh. I'm gonna go and drink my delicious tea now. Seriously though, this tea's the best. Like, no joke. My next question of the week is, what food have you tried that you used to hate, but now you love? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope something amazing happens to you. Without further ado, I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!